us before the throne. Brother Wayne, go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't actually tell him that, but I cried, and that's where I was letting him know, you don't know what I'm going through, because my weeping was telling me to ask God that, but I didn't ask him that, but my crying did, and my weeping did through the stuff that I was going through.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm telling you, God, the Lord knows where you are. I never can forget. This was one of those Brother Joey moments. I'm gonna call it that. I'm talking about agony. I was frustrated with life. I was frustrated with work. I was frustrated with my wife. I was frustrated with my family. I was frustrated. You hear what I'm telling you? And to boot, I was dealing with. I was all those frustrations, but I was still dealing with them. The frustration didn't stop me from didn't stop me from fellowshipping with my wife and with my family, didn't stop me from working, didn't stop anything. But the more I worked and the more I dealt with my family, the more frustration I had. And finally, I got to the place to where I just wanted to scream, and the Holy Spirit, God, the Holy Spirit is God, and we have to understand that. God has a sense of humor to deal with us. In all my frustration, he used my wife to speak something to me. Now, I'm sure some of you have been in this moment. You're discussing and you're in great peril and you're talking to people and you're talking to someone and you're sharing your heart and they say something that goes right into your spirit. Now, you don't hear anything else they say. They can go on and talk for 15 minutes. You don't hear anything else. Just the Spirit of God be ministering to me. And so I'm going back to the moment of my frustration. I'm telling you, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired and working and the whole 9 yards. And I finally got to the place where I was expressing it to my wife. And I was respectful to make sure I didn't include her in my frustration, even though I was frustrated with her. Hey, all right. I mean, you don't want to do that to your mate. And so she said this: "Don't you think God knows where you are?" Wow. And when she said that, man, it was like my heart opened up like a big mouth and grabbed a hold of that thing and went back in my chest, and I didn't hear nothing else she said. Wow. I'm serious. That's what we call it. When a rhema word from God ministers to you, that's it. Because automatically in my mind and my heart, I caught that. Now, I didn't know. I wanted to put it on God. Well, God, since why you let me be frustrated? He ain't let nothing. Okay, it wasn't him that let it. I was frustrated, but I took a sense of what you want to call it.